Alright, I think we're good to go. What's up, everybody? This is going to be Resident Evil 2. It is going to be a first run through standard by Leon. And it's going to be a S+ attempt, which means we're only going to save 3 times. We're skipping all cutscenes because, yeah. I plan on saving once after we kill the first boss, once a little bit right after we get into the sewage plant, and then the third, of course, once we get right before we do the plant segment and the nest. And I do believe you have to beat it less than 3 hours. I think you have to beat with under 2.5. I could be wrong on that though. It could just be the same thing in less than 3. Not too for sure. But we're gonna finish this game in 2.5 hours, which means we're gonna skip getting the Magnum. Not that I got anything against that weapon, just going to skip. Alright, so this guy, I learned something out. Is you turn around, you get the keys, quick turn around, and wait for the zombie, and we are going to... Oh. I guess he's just going to let us go by. You only wasted 2 bullets. But you shoot his leg. When you shoot his leg, he stutters on by. And we got lucky right there because you want to use 2 bullets. You usually need about 4 to knock him down. And we're going to get up here. Claire's going to show up. Skip all this stuff. And we get the options. I'm going to reduce the sound just a little bit so we make sure that we're going to skip past all these cutscenes. Because who needs cutscenes, right? So options, go down to audio, and I'll scale it back a little bit. And we're going to turn around and run out and get out of here. Now, I don't run the most efficient route, and I know I'm trying to make it a lot better, but I run a route where I collect a lot of the items and get a lot of certain items set up, and then, you know, enough to clear the game, most definitely. Leon, towards the end, gets a lot of shotgun shells, and we use a flamethrower, so that's going to work out pretty well.
There it is, the station.
So shotgun to clear out most of the zombie, handgun to get through certain segments, but use it mostly on the first boss, and that's just basically what we're going to do. So just going to go around that zombie. And then we're going to be at the police headquarters. Skip through that cutscene. And now we're going to be right directly inside. Gonna pick up the first aid spray. We're also going to discard the keys because we don't need these anymore.
Is anybody here?
We're going to make a beeline straight up. And we're going to go ahead and solve the puzzle for this lion statue real quick. Pick it up. Solution for this puzzle is lion leaf bird. Lion leaf bird. And then we're going to go here and grab the handgun ammunition. Because, you know, might as well. We're going to be using all of our or gunpowder, 2 regular gunpowders to make a lot of handgun ammo after we kill the first boss, and we're not going to make any more handgun ammo. It will just be pretty much strictly shotgun shell ammo, which will be 1 regular gunpowder and 1 higher grade gunpowder. So we're looking pretty good. Oh, almost forgot to deposit the... There we go. So we got the first line talisman, or we got the 1 out of 3 talisman placed in. Pull it around here. And then we go underneath the door. And we'll skip that cutscene. Make a run. Handgun ammo. And we're just gonna move that over in our inventory. Alright. We're gonna hold up the chest, or the medicine cabinet, or the cabinet, however you wanna call it. Cool. our way around here. And then go help our buddy right here who was saying open up.
Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Alright, we're gonna skip this cutscene. Basically, our boy gets bitten by zombies. He gives us the book. We're gonna wait by this door and run out as soon as a zombie comes back. Just like that. We may or may not get bitten by one of these zombies on the wave, so that's fine. I want to try to steer more towards the right, because that seems to work out pretty well. So we got around both of them without getting bit, which is good. And we're going right back over here to the entrance. Once you start this animation, then you can skip it. And we're going to skip the conversation with the chief. He's going to give us a knife. So, knife is laid down. We go immediately over here. Use the knife. And we're going to pick up the herb and the gun bullets, or the handgun bullets. Right over here, right off the bat. So right there. Combine with the handgun bullets. And we're going to turn right around and we're going to deposit just the herb because we want to keep as much space as possible. Alright. That goes in there. Keep the first aid spray on us just in case we get hurt. And now we're going to make our way through the first area. And as you can see, there's nothing left there, so the reception office is now blue. When you're going through these maps, if you're wondering if there's any more items to collect, if you look at the area and it's blue, that means you collected everything possible there. You can go up to the officer in there and examine them if you want to see a cutscene, but we don't need to do that. We're just going to head right down here and keep it business professional and get what we need. The zombie's going to bust through the glass, but we'll come back and deal with that later. We're going to cut left right here. We're going to pick up the handgun ammo. We're going to combine. We're going to run this way. We're going to pick up the map, because I like picking up maps. Makes me feel good. Then we're going to climb right up here. Get through the room. We're going to fall down. And we're going to turn right around and pick up these handgun bullets back here, because we like handgun bullets. They're our best friend. And we need a lot of them for the first spot. Well, you don't really need them, but I don't want to waste good ammunition on the boss. Pop this boss over here. This zombie. Just wait and take our time. Okay, so he's on the ground. Take out our knife by hitting space, and we're going to slice him when he's on the ground. I go for the legs usually to dismember them. And once that extra little vomit pool comes out, usually they're dead. They might still give up a little bit of fight, but that's about it. This zombie right here, is he back up? Yeah, I think we're good. This zombie right here, same thing. Gonna go for his legs first. His legs off. Now we're gonna go up and actually cut him a little bit. And I'm gonna take out my pistol and just put one in his head. That should be enough. If we need to put more, we will. Oh, looks like he did. Oh, missed 2 shots. And we're just gonna finish him off until he stops moving. Alright, I think we're good now. We're gonna go to this code key right here, 109. So we get extra handgun bullets, and we'll be back here later. So we're gonna pick these up. So we're back up to 39, and we're gonna go back in the hallway. Our buddy's still dead, fantastic. We're gonna come right over to this guy who's on the bench, and I'm gonna start slicing him. Stay behind him. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna slice him up on the floor. Okay, looks like we're pretty good. Put the little green stuff or whatever on the floor, and that's fine. We're gonna come over to this zombie right here. And we're gonna knife him while he's on the ground. We're going straight for his legs. And then if that happens, then we're gonna basically hit him back. Oh, put a bullet in his head. And since we used it as a defense mechanism, it ate up our shot. Okay, I do believe this combination of safe is 9. Oh, messed up. 9, 15, 7. This will give us 2 extra packs. So left 9, right 15, left 7. And that should be it. And it is. Opens up. And we got a little pouch here. And we're going to run back up. And we're going to come back here. We're going to grab gunpowder. We're also going to pick up some I think it's just 2 handgun bullets, but I like my handgun bullets. It's 2 more than I had. And I do believe that's it for the room, except for this little puzzle over here. The solution is NED. You could do that by getting all the names up there. First letters of each name make up the combination codes, and this one, of course, is MRG. Okay, open up the case. Combine that with that. Sweet. So if you look at the map, everything's blue. We did everything we could do for right now, so we're going to leave this room. And we're going to go back through here and continue down the hallway. And we'll come over here, pick up the herbs, pick up the board, and just run right back over here. Place the board up. And now that zombie can't buster. We're going to go into this room right here. We're going to pick up more handgun bullets. I think there's gunpowder in here, I could be wrong. And we're going to go ahead and combine those. And combine them. And combine with that. Cool. We're going to run inside this room, pick up the red herb, combine it with the green herb. I usually like to keep one healing item on me though. I don't like to keep more than that. Open that up, deposit it, run this down, and we're good to go. And we're going to keep it moving. We're going to have a zombie coming up in the stairs. Make sure you check this one right here because this will give you bullets for now. Later on, actually, the zombie will move around. So here's our buddy. It's on the stairway, got one hit. If you still have the knife, of course you want to run up and knife him to death. We got lucky, we critted him and took off his head. You guys can come back to this room later, but I like to just kit it up now. So we're going to pick up the red herb. We're going to go ahead and go into this right here. Combination for this is Cap. You'll find this out later if you find some film and get it developed in the room below. It'll tell you that it's Cap. So we got shotgun shells. Great. And we're going to come over here. And we're going to get, surprise, surprise, more shotgun shells. This shotgun shells are great. Open up this one, and then also we have a little safe. This will allow us to get more ammunition and stuff out of everything. So now we're just going to go ahead and examine this and just solve for the code. You have to make sure all the little notes go in the same direction, and it's just basically like a memory puzzle game. So I'll just try starting from the first one of the combinations. So this top left one and this one. Okay, so we'll try this one, and this. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, might have did that wrong though. It might have been that one, and that one, and that one. Oh, we'll see. Boom. Oh. Okay, cool. Nope. That one. That one. That one. Boom. Nope. This one. This one. This one. And it has to be maybe bottom left. Okay. Let's see here. Let's try top left. Nope. Boom. This one. There you go. Bottom left. Nope. Boom. This one. This one. Bottom left. We'll try this one, which it works. Nope, there we set. So bottom, that one, boom, this one, and that one. Oh, no, reset. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here. Nope, that doesn't work either. And let's try this one. Yep, so that one works. I do believe this is the last one. And so let's try this one. Yep. Then that one. Yep. And that's all you have to do. It's random ones, but it's not too bad, but you know how it goes. So we got this key part. So we pretty much cleared everything we needed to get in this room. Now, you guys don't have to do this. You can just go forward, but I like to just get all this stuff down, run it down, and put all the stuff in the item box. This is not like a super fast run. I just like to keep all my stuff inside my item box and organize and keep my stuff loose so I can fit as much stuff on me as possible. So that's in storage. That's in storage. We're going to go ahead. Now, you can come back and do this keypad part a little bit later, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. To make the run more optimal, you probably want to wait for when you come back down here and grab your shotgun shells. So we're going to go through here, come up here, use those, and we're going to put it down, and then we're going to enter in the code 102, and then we're going to do 208. Perfect. And that's going to give us more shotgun shells and also more gunpowder. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Throw it around here, and we're gonna go grab these shotgun shells because we like shotgun shells. Sweet. And we're gonna go back down that hallway, put these back in the item box, and climb higher up into the police station, per se. Alright, so we're gonna come through here, come over here, and store that, store that. We're keeping everything else. One healing item, pistol, shotgun shells, or handgun shells is what I usually like to have. So now we're gonna go all the way up here, kill this zombie. We're gonna go ahead and grab these handgun shells right here, because we love handgun shells. Solution for this, DCM. Again, you find this later on, on a photo. And we get Magnum shells. I don't know why I picked those up, even though I'm not going for the Magnum in this run, but it's just, I guess, forced to happen. But if you want to get the Magnum shells, then feel free to pick them up. You're gonna see a liquor there. Nothing's gonna happen right now. Later on, we'll have to walk. We're gonna make a left-hand turn right here. We are going to pick up the gunpowder. We're gonna pick up the board. We're gonna turn, and we're gonna back it on up, and we're gonna kill this zombie now, because it will make our lives much easier when we pick up that puzzle piece or whatever, that statue. Hey, what's up, Drell? Yeah, I'm doing a playthrough. So that zombie should be dead. It should be. But sometimes they get funny. He's a bit of an asshole. If you want to give him an extra shot, you can. Just to make sure he's dead. We want to make sure he's dead because when we grab that puzzle piece, that liquor comes down and we don't want that zombie to block us from running out.
Are you okay, Mark?
Marva's going to cause us to go back down to him.
It's important. Copy that. You're right there.
So this is what I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to run down here. You could pick up the book. Let me see if I can get out of here. You could pick up that book right there. And what that book does, it makes it so you can go and get the stuff that's set up to get the Magnum later. But we're not going to get the Magnum, so we're going to ignore that. Once we go down the stairs, it's going to start a cut scene with Marvin. We don't want that yet. We want to go to the top over here. We want to pick up a little extra piece for our pistol, and then we also want to pick up the key card that will let us get our shotgun. So we're going to go through here. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this herb, because we pick up all healing stuff, because you never know, shit gets crazy. I'd recommend it, especially if you haven't played through a lot. Okay, combination for this one is 6 to 11. Alright, so let's just reset that over. 6, 2, and then 11. So that's going to open up. Cool. Combine that with that. With Matilda. Fantastic. And we're going to use the key to open this up. And that's it. We're just going to go straight through. And we're going to pick up the board right here, because we like boards. And they stop zombies from coming through windows. And it makes it so we save ammunition. This is to be the first time and the last time you see this room, because we're not going for the Magnum. If we're going for Magnum, we would solve that puzzle and some other stuff and get the jewel later to get the Magnum. Magnum's great, but, you know, we got a nice tight run. We got situated. We don't need the Magnum to finish the game. However, it does make it real easy. Magnum is fantastic for headshotting zombies. Alright, so we're going to go downstairs, or using on boss. This is up to you. So we're going to trigger the cutscene with Marv. And we're going to, of course, skip through it. This is when he's telling us to go meet up with Claire. But we still got some stuff to do. So what I'm going to do is come right around here. And I'll deposit some stuff. I'm going to take this red herb out. I'm going to take this gunpowder out. And I'm going to, let me see here. Okay, we're going to combine it from our handgun shells. Store this, store that, store that. We got the red. We're going to combine it with this, like so. And we're going to store that, keep the key here. So we should have the boards, we should have the key card, and that's all we should have right now. We're going to take out the shotgun shells, put that to the side right there, and we're looking pretty much good to go. Going to come around the corner, and we're going to open up this door now. Use that, twist it open, there you go. Rolling down here. And we're going to come out this way. And we are going this way. And we're now going to open up the shotgun door. The weapons key card. Fantastic. Cool deal. We're going to pick up the gun, of course. We're going to pick up that. We're also going to drop this key because we don't need it Drop it. There we go. Fantastic. Reload up the shotgun. This is probably the best weapon for using zombies. If you land them in the head and you're close enough, it's decap, or usually it's just 2 taps, because sometimes that just happens. Because we're not perfect. That's okay though. Sometimes you just make little happy little accidents. Come around the corner. Come around through here. You're wondering why we're coming through right now. We're going to put some boards up right now and deal with the zombie if it ends up spawning. So we're running over here to the window. I'm going to put a board right here. Return. Don't mind that, the body falls. So we're going to have a zombie right here. Go right up to her. Shoot the head. She's on the floor. She's going to need 2 taps. She's decapped. We're good. We're going to put a board right here for later on when we have to deal with Mr. X, because he's an asshole. And now we're going to go to the area that Marvel wanted us to go from the get-go. We're just kind of crossing some T's and dotting some I's before shit gets out of hand. Alright, so now we're going to go up the stairs and then go down to see Joe. Oh, we have some handgun ammo right here. Can't believe I forgot that. Store that in there. If you hit tab Y inside your inventory, it'll automatically organize your item box. Go through the store. Go through the other one. And we're gonna pick up the green herb right here. I love hearing this. Alright, so we're gonna come down the stair here. I'm gonna skip the cutscene. If you wanna watch it, you know, you can always enjoy it. I'm gonna grab the board here. We need that extra board. You'll see in a little bit why. We're also gonna pick up the hand bun bullets, put those right there. And we're also gonna clip up these little snippers, snip, snip, put those there. And we're just gonna go ahead and snip. Just waiting for Marvin thing to go through. Damn it. Boom. Use snippers. Snip away. Snip all the problems away in your life. And that's it. Just gonna roll up. We should have a zombie here, if I'm not incorrect. There we go. Get the good headshot because he falls through the window. We have another one right here. Got him with the decap too. Very nice. We took a little risk. You got to get in close to get the decaps, but if you know how to do it right, the best thing I say is a knife with the shotgun, because if you miss, then you'll be okay, and then you can use a knife to defend yourself, and you can still bust them. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pick up this herb. We're going to combine it because there's a lot of stuff to pick up in this room, and I don't want to have to come back to it. Zombie over here. We're going to go ahead and put a board up, just like that. People from going through, go ahead and pick this up. Got some more handgun bullets. Looking pretty good. Got a little flash grenade. Put that there. And we're just going to kind of approach this zombie. He got decapped. That's great. Alright, so we're going to come in here. We're going to pick up the little handle. Put it right there. We're also going to pick up this little bit of high-grade gunpowder. Which if we get another one, we get a lower-grade one, we'll make some shells maybe. But I don't know if that's really necessary right now. We got more than enough shells to get through the next set of stuff. And okay, I think we will make some shells. So we got some shells right there. We're going to go ahead and combine these right there like so. And stuff like that. And we're going to open this door up for the zombies. If you want to get a perfect headshot, you wait for them to bust through the door. You do not go through the door. You can if you want, but that's up to you. So we got 2 decaps. There should be one more zombie. He's going to come through that door, and we're going to bust his skull open because he's just being a jerk. And he looked like he ate all the delicious candies in the candy dish from the office. Alright, cool. So we're good. Everything's cleared out that room. We're done. We're finito. We're going to go ahead and put this in there like so. So now this gate's going to be open. We're about to drop some stuff off. So now we're going through here. One thing before we go through the bottom door over there I'm going to do is that we're going to go ahead and clear out the library. So we're going to keep these 2 items. We're storing this, hitting tab, storing that in there. We got that. We're doing really good. Now we're going to go upstairs and we're going to kill everything in the library and get the library prepped. So when we come running through here later, guns a-blazing, we don't have to worry about shit because we're planners. You know, you gotta plan things out. You gotta plan out your mortgage payments. Gotta plan out real life stuff. And that's what we do. And we're gonna go ahead and decap this guy who's on the floor. We're gonna go over here and decap the zombie that's eating ass because he did not ask for consent. There we go. Made a shot there. That was pretty bad by me. I'm gonna come over here real quick. Gonna go ahead and pick up the knife. And we're gonna work our way back over here. We are gonna move these all the way to the right as much as we can. We're gonna run behind here and we're gonna go ahead and pick up more shells or handgun ammo. And then we're gonna take this little guy over here and then we're gonna move it left because that's where he needs to go. So when we come fight Tyrant, or I'm sorry, well actually we'll scoot this over one. So when we have the Mr. X chasing us, we can just pop that and then just move that over once and then the puzzle will be done. We're going to go through this way real quick. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab this stuff right here. Map stuff, library, that level. Or gunpowder. We always like that. And we're going to come over here and do the unicorn statue. So you guys know the unicorn statue solutions inside your book. Or you could just simply go fish, scorpion, jug. Fish, scorpion, jug. That's it. Okay, put that there. Roll through here. And we got everything prepped so that when we come through this area, then we're good to go. Again, if you want to get the Magnum, you should grab that book, go across the hallway, do that statue thing. You take a little, you put it with the little hand thing and it holds the book. You put it on the statue, then it'll give you a jewel box that you can use for later to get the Magnum. But we're not worried about that, so there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in, unicorn medallion. That's the next section, so we got one more to collect. We're about to go collect that now, but we got all our fundamentals in place. We got 4 bullets, or 4 shotgun shells, which is more than enough. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in there. And let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and put back that as well. I think we'll be pretty much good to go, from what I recall. If I recall correctly, we won't need more than 4 shots. So we got plenty of space to pick up a lot of crap. So open that up, and now we're gonna head on out. We're gonna go through the major hall this time, but this time we have the clippers to open up the lock. And we're just gonna bounce through here. Now this is a time when zombies start spawning, but since we put those boards up, the zombies are not gonna be able to come through, which is good. We might get one that comes through, I do believe, but I think that's about it. So that one's blocked, that one's blocked. Here's another zombie we had. Decapped him. We're gonna have one that comes through. And we're gonna slice her as soon as she starts coming through. And we're gonna knife her until she's dead, so we can save some shells. Now this might be a little excessive. We just wanna make sure she's dead. So we're going through here. We got our little snippers. We're gonna snip. And we're gonna go through the door. We're gonna pick up the detonator here. Fantastic. We're also gonna pick up the flash here. We're also gonna discard this because we don't need the snippers anymore. Looking pretty good. We're gonna grab this board and right there. And we're gonna go grab this herb right here. And then we're gonna go right back out the door we just came. You're like, why are we doing that, Debo? Because we like to be planners and we want to make sure we don't get fucked by Mr. X. Whatever happens, we come up to this door. We go ahead. We're gonna block it off. We're good to go. And now we're just gonna go through here. You can go through that door we just snipped. We're straight through that door we just snipped. Now you want to unlock this one. In future reference, when you come through this room, there will be a licker. So you want to get used to practice of walking through this room safely. And all that good jazz. And, you know, actually, we'll go back this way. We're going to go back up the long way. So we're looking pretty good. We do got some more stuff they're going to be picking up soon in the next room. And we're going to have one zombie that should be alive up there. So let me see here. I think I can get it in 3 shots. If not, then it'll be my fault. We'll just see how it goes. So we'll store everything here. Hit the tab to organize everything. We got 2 green herbs. We got plenty of healing stuff. So now we're just going to go back up the stairs. Take care of that zombie and go through the room. Use a little turny thing and use our detonator. So that zombie that was here before that we got handgun bullets. should be down here. Run up on her. Boom, got the headshot. And if it doesn't, remember you got a knife. The knife will help you. And then you can finish her off on the floor with the knife, or with another shotgun shoot, or shotgun shot to the face. So that's gonna turn off the steam. We're gonna run through. We already picked up the items we needed earlier and put them in the storage box. That guy's just gonna fall over, nothing to worry about. We got this here, and then that's it. Now this is very important. We're gonna walk everything in this room because there is a licker, and if you run, it will kill you. Don't do that. Don't try to be a hero. Just walk. As long as you don't get too close to him, that's fine. He's gonna do that body thing. Don't worry about him. Let him enjoy his snack. Right in through here. We're gonna go inside the office. We're gonna go ahead and combine this with the detonator. So now we got an active detonator that we can use, and all that good jazz. And now we're gonna clean out the room. We have a red one right here, herb. We're gonna pick that up. Just make our way around the room. And then we got the high grade. We're gonna go and find that because we'd like a little bit more shotgun ammo. And we're gonna do this. Put that there. We're gonna go ahead and grab the first aid spray right there. Good stuff. Come around here. Go ahead and grab that. More shotgun shells. Combine that. And just so if you guys are curious, this is what you do the little other puzzle room with the statue to get eventually something that will let you unlock it and open up the box. And this is where you get the magnum from, but we're not worried about this room through. Alright, so when we go through here, you have to realize is that the liquor is going to reset its position. So we're still going to go out, and we're going to walk. And we're going to walk straight. We're going to take the right side wall, because if you see, once we get around that corner, the liquor's going to be right there. And there he is. He's just, chilling. Don't bug him. He's just, he's having a day. He just got off of work. He just doesn't want no noise. No problem. Go up to the door. Open up the door. Walk through here. Not a problem. Liquor's doing his thing again. So we're going to run through here. Take the ladder upstairs. And we're going to set the detonator. And pick up our last piece. And then go fight the first boss and do our first save. So we're going up here. Coming around. Bada bing, bada boom. If you remember, we already killed this zombie. I got extra shells, so I just want to make sure it's dead. Because, you know what? I don't want him to mess with me. So we're going to go ahead and come here. We're going to place a detonator. We're going to use. We're going to run. Normally, this bookshelf is supposed to fall when it goes off and trap you in the room with the liquor, but we run out, and then we run in. That stops that from happening. I could have probably ran in a lot sooner, too. So don't worry about all the crazy sound effects. They're just there to spook you. Don't worry about the sounds you're about to hear when you do this little puzzle. Do not freak out. You're fine. So it's maiden, bow, and snail for this solution. And this the pieces are kind of messed up, but you can kind of just look. So that's maiden. That's bow. And I think that's snail. You get the piece. Now, most people will try to walk out of this situation, which you could. If you didn't kill the zombie, well, long story short, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to run. The liquor drops. The liquor dives. And then you should get out of here unscathed. And that's it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do more than that. So that's how you get out the room. I know it seems crazy. If you want to sneak out after you kill that zombie, you can. I prefer just to run out. Alright, so we got everything good. Everything's good to go. We got a lot of good ammunition for the boss fight. We got everything that we needed. Now, you don't need to visit the item box one more time. You can just directly go and put in the last piece because there'll be like a little save thing down there and also a place where you can get your items. So we'll put this last piece in. Gonna skip through this. Chris is gonna try to give Marvin the whole like, hey, we need to get out. But Marvin says, save yourself. We're gonna come down here. We are gonna grab this handgun ammo. And let me see here. I think that's it. Yep, shotgun shells over here. It's fantastic. And we don't want to save yet. We're going to go up here. We're going to deposit the first aid spray. Deposit that. We're going to keep the knife. Keep the first aid spray. Deposit that. You should only need one healing item. We're going to go ahead and look inside here. Take out the gunpowder. And we're going to combine the gunpowder. We're also going to put this, the shotgun away. We're going to go back and pick up our Matilda. Our handgun ammo. We got a bunch of it. And we should be fine. This is all you need. Okay. And we're going to go down here. And we're also going to pick up a grenade before we start the cutscene to fight this guy, just to get it out of the way. You don't want to use the grenade unless you absolutely have to, because you just want to basically have that for later. Grenades are very good for doing certain damages for certain bosses and getting things knocked out. Flash grenades are the most important for Leon because the last Tyrant fight or the last Mr. X fight, you need to stall for time. The grenade is also good for like the final boss, but you don't really need it. So grenades, what I'm trying to say is grenades are more expendable than the flashes. I always say the flashes because the flashes are really good. So we got our ammo, we got everything, we got a lot of handgun shots. First boss is very easy. And we're just running through and around this corner. And we're going to get engaged with him right now. So we'll come around the corner. And we're going to do this. And we're going to run through. We're going to skip this. We're going to load into him right now. And we want to run a little bit. And when he's swinging is when we can get some shots in. And then, you know, you push it to the limit. And we're going to run some more. Gotta shoot him in the shoulder. Run, and we want him to be a little bit close because when you get far away from him, he does his disappearing shit and you don't want this to happen, but if he does, it's not the end of the world. Just keep shooting his shoulder. This is why we got a lot of handgun ammunition. We used all this stuff to get our ammo. That's why we use a shotgun to conserve our ammo, and we used all of our gunpowder to get handgun ammunition. So he's chasing us, he's mad. We're gonna give him a little poke in a little bit. I feel like he's just being a little fresh with us. Like he's really angry at us right now. I think we're gonna stop a second and then run. He's gonna swing, or okay, he fell. Okay. Alright, we're gonna run again. And more shots. And we're gonna run a little bit. And some more shots. And we're gonna run a little bit. Because he's just angry today. You know, we interrupted his coffee break. He's doing security. It's his first day on the job. Remember, it's not the problem is us. He's just having a bad day. He doesn't mean what he's going through right now. We're just gonna keep firing into his arm. And he's dead. And when he's dead, this is our time to collect all the extra collectibles or extra free items we get that we didn't need. Alright, so let's go around the outskirts of the room. I'm gonna go ahead and take that red herb. Go ahead and take more handgun ammunition. Great. We're gonna run this way. We got some more handgun ammunition. Great. I like that. Oh, another grenade. Who doesn't like grenades? Grenades make the world go round. Look at that herb. We'll combine it with the green one for some inventory conservation. And we're gonna just run around and kick up the last minute on the items. Remember, until the whole room is blue, we haven't picked up all the items we can. So just keep hugging the corner, go around here. Look at here, another free herb. Fantastic. Okay, combine that again, another one. And we picked up everything we could. So now we're gonna go ahead and take that ladder that magically came down. Because somebody is looking out for Leon. Get a little lost sometimes. Yeah, there it is. So we're gonna go right up. And we're gonna get right through here. Alright. Got a little bit more gunpowder. All gunpowder is gonna be saved to make shotgun shells from now on. No more handgun bullets. We're gonna go ahead and just combine those two just to save some space. We're gonna make a triple green. And we got everything out of here. Fantastic. So we're just gonna run through. We're approaching our first save point. Made some pretty good time. Plus we got the nice costume unlocked for Leon, so he looks pretty dapper. Hit this switch here. And that's it. And we're gonna come through. And we're looking pretty good. Our time right now for in-game timer is 38 minutes. Next section of the game is going to be basically from Mr. X all the way down into, or we're from basically this save point all the way to the sewers. Pick up this, so we get 2 extra slots. Looking pretty good. And we'll go ahead, and we got that. We got that. Trying to think if there's anything I'm missing. No. We're looking pretty good. We're gonna use a lot of these handgun bullets to get rid of them because we got so much of excess, and we're gonna save it through this next section. If you want, you can use a shotgun for the next session, but we're gonna use we're definitely gonna use some of these handgun bullets because we definitely need to. So we're looking pretty good in our inventory. We got a good amount of shells. Got about 11 shots of shotgun shell, and a couple of a good amount of herbs for healing. All that stuff like that. So the next section should be pretty smooth. But this is the first save point I'm gonna have. Like I said, the second save point will be when I'm actually at the plant with Leon, and then the third one will be in the nest. Now, if you want to save a little bit later, you can, but this is just where I prefer to save. And actually, I didn't want to save there. I wanted to save down there. Let me see here. No. So we're going to have to use that one because that's the first save. I wanted to save on the last file. So that's going to be our save. 15, well, so far, 40 minutes exactly into the game. So I'll check you guys in the next 7. Remember, whenever